Greetings, Gabriel Cantor, Prince Trader Academy, and modern day bard, back for the first time in like a month and a half. I feel like I streamed something that I don't remember at some point, which is a weird feeling, and I don't know what it was, but basically, it has been since before Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out. Oh, that's muted. That's what's going on. And you know, life's busy, all that kind of stuff, and someday I will get to streaming Rebirth, especially recently. I don't know, just kind of want to play it again. I've been playing some other stuff off stream, playing some Marvel's Midnight Suns, which is a pretty good time. I've been playing stuff over on Suzu's channel. He started up a Wind Waker, and I was even playing XCOM a little bit over there with him as my guide slash antagonist. There's some mod shenanigans, but we're back here on my channel doing things that I haven't done in, like I said, like over a month and a half, something like that. But this is finally out. Yes, I have done all that stuff. Yep. We're all good. I assume that this is the one I want, because this will be the one that I did when I played the Omega DLC. Yes, I believe that's what that sword is. Oh, there's actually like notices and stuff. Yeah, I know they added like a whole mess of stuff. Sort of as far as just like quality of life options and things like that, which are cool, especially when it comes to like completing quests and stuff like that. But none of that really matters right now. Except I can buy some new music. I know that. Yo, how's it going? There we go. Oh, okay. Huh. I believe, if I remember correctly, if I played this, it would get my stream demonetized. I think this is the song that did it. Or no, it was like the theme song, not this. It was the licensed song that got copyright claimed.
You'll not find a better price than that. It's better I'll be here.
It's pretty funny. Logos is a really good song, though.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Oh, wait, can I get... Is it here? It's not.
You'll not find a better price than that. You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
Whoa, now. Okay, no, it's just the lighting. Okay. I thought his armor was like a different... Oh, actually, I guess, right, I'm using like the DLC thing. That's why. I was like, what is up with his armor? I think it was like more purple.
Anything else?
Oh god, man. Remembering how to play this game is gonna be a thing. Coming off of Rebirth is going to be a problem. Yeah, Omega weapon. Mega weapon. 5 HP regain. Right. God, okay. I forgot about. I know they did some stuff. Right, there's this. Which is pretty cool. There's now just straight up loadouts, which is a thing that I've seen multiple people actually talk about, really wishing that Rebirth would have that stuff, which I would agree with. Being able to more quickly, and also someone bringing up the exact thing of it having the materia menu, and it's like, but somehow it has less functions than the one in original 7, because you can't just change full things at once, which is crazy. Well, that's cool. I don't know if I'll use this at all, because I really like the loadout I have. One big thing I do know they changed is Wings of Light. Now, the meter that it builds used to, when you canceled out of the ability, it would go all the way back down to 0, like, eventually, but they changed it, so now each level of it is like a checkpoint, and if you cancel out of it and go back, it'll keep it, which is cool. Keep it at the level it was at. And also, going into it counts as a dodge now, which is pretty rad. 38,000 ability points! That's disgusting. There was another place that had stuff for redemption? God, this is gonna be so fucking weird. Let's actually turn this up a little bit. Was it here? There's like new...
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
No?
All done?
What was that about? Is this something about things are new things for redemption or something? And now I don't know what that was, because all those things popped up too fast.
What will it be today? Allow me to educate you.
I think there's like a
Study
new...
it well, Clive.
Oh. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I have the details here.
Inner voice version with Clive's heart. What? Did they just get fucking Ben Starr to just record some goofy shit? No, it's just a random... Could this be a part of his plan? Weird.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Okay. Something else I could do. Oh, right, it's just that is there. I'm mostly curious if somewhere here, I think they might have added music to more than just the one shop. Like here, for instance. Love me some snappy fast travel.
I knew I was right not to give up on you, boy.
Ginger and
man.
ginseng.
How about a few spicy sausages to put
So,
Whoa now.
to join the watch after
I feel like I have made that exact joke every time I've passed that person.
The fellow who used to run this stall took to his
I feel like that...
right after the fire.
Those subtitles on the left are new? Like, I don't remember that. Oh, you know what? I actually might as well.
My thanks.
I'm going to assume it will be a bit. It might even be like the end of this. It's really hard to say.
Here you are.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
An excellent choice.
No.
Here you are.
That's not it.
Thanks. Here you are.
Uh-huh.
An excellent choice.
Come
Here
on.
you are.
There we
An
go.
excellent choice. My thanks.
Knew it had to
An
be in there.
Excellent choice.
It had to. Otherwise, why even add new music? Just putting on some metal, guys. Don't worry about me. Oh, this song is so fucking good. Let's double check. Actually. Is it under this? Where is... I don't remember how to change... Is it under system? Oh, right, there was other stuff. Oh, wait, what? I didn't realize they added that. What? Oh, okay, that's fun. Oh, yeah? Well, okay, this song is good, but... Hold on. Oh, okay, that's what I thought that was. So the thing is, though, I don't know if you can do... I don't remember how to do... I don't remember how to change costumes and stuff. Oh, is it at this thing? Yes. Yeah, okay, so I can do this. I might, honestly... On one hand, I like the Omega weapon a lot. But on the other hand... I could use the 14 relic just because it's funny. Okay, that's kind of goofy looking. That's too big. Though I can also do the Buster Sword, which is honestly kind of rules. Onion Sword is also pretty good. Let's just go back to the Omega Weapon +1. Yeah, this thing's rad. I didn't really get to use it because I think I got it for beating Omega. So, it'll be new. I wonder if this is actually going to be in this game. Since they just gave it to you for free. Alright. I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's dominance is in need of a rescue. And despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, The dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands. But what little I have penned here has kindled your interest. I bid your journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied. Oh no. Like any game audio?
Leviathan the Lost. But why now? After all
Or maybe it
this
was just
time.
really quiet.
Why, what now?
No. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
There we go. I just turned it up like a lot.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess.
There we go.
We'll talk there.
Meet me in the mess.
I see we're all here.
So, what is it this
God,
time?
I forgot about this guy's
I'm
voice.
not sure yet. The letter
Forgot about the
delivered to my
gruff
chambers
off.
omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the
It calls
dame
the
held
sword.
them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame. Well, she's not one to waste our time.
God.
Must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crashing waves to bear upon the realm.
Fun.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born.
Because the mother
Over a
crystal
century.
got blown up?
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But
Yes.
if one has awakened,
Somehow.
he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its
Like, I don't know,
dominant.
killing people
If
before
word
they
gets
have
out that there is
kids.
still
Or
one to be
killing
had,
their
They will
kids.
stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Vale can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you.
It's a regular party.
Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here.
It almost feels like maybe they realized
Fancy
that
coming anyway.
doing that in the base game was kind of a
Thank you.
mistake. And that you
I
should
shall
have a
leave the
party.
Invincible in your capable hands.
And so they do that in both of the DLCs. You have both of them with you the entire time. I guess except for the boss. But okie doke. There we go. Now you can hear it.
Massive.
There's something about it.
Haven't even met him yet. He's already got a theme song. Oh, okay, all right. That's the story. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
The garrison said they'd take another 100.
To the Vale it is then.
Oh, wait, hold on. Right, there was an important bit of the patch notes where they made it so you can pet the dog more.
You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye. An excellent
Okay,
choice.
some of this, I think this is... That was Garuda and Odin's music, I believe. I believe the riddle is the Odin fight music. God, his outfit is so squeaky.
Fetch.
So much leather. It's like kind of hilariously loud.
We can remedy that.
Can you now?
But enough talk.
How about we
Fancy a peek behind the veil, my lord?
I'm good.
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one.
Not that way.
So, will your friends
Whoa.
be joining in? Or just watching?
Calm down, lady.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
Lady.
We're here about the letter.
Oh. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote
I'll turn
it
off the
then.
weird giggles.
Among other things.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically,
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
and that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
What? Monsters? Crazy talk.
Does anyone else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
What if she realizes the value of the
She also
information she's party
propositioned
to?
you.
And the danger it puts her in.
Haven't seen any of those beastly
God, his outfit is so loud.
The Duke has pledged to work with the people of Northreach.
Oh, man. I don't know why it's so funny, but... Oh god, it gets even louder when he runs.
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
Nobody.
It's empty. Why am I not surprised?
I'm just gonna check something real quick. What if I do this? I feel like otherwise this is gonna get really loud. Or actually, let's just turn the effects down a little bit. Just as a little preemptive thing. So I haven't gotten into actual combat yet.
No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
What if I want a prize?
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
Whoa. Just linger on the butt.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Morts of Water.
This is a Scottish?
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yes, that would be impossible.
It's Stola.
Since the tribe
Not Stola. It's Sale, jeez.
Vanished. Was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive.
Her cadence
we've
is
managed to
really
keep that
bizarre.
fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
It's her.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
My
Since
favorite
the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century
mid
ago.
2000 or 90s?
Some claim the two
90s
are
soda?
connected, but none can speak
I was thinking of
with any
Vault.
certainty.
The spiritual
So in
successor to
other
Surge.
words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue
Okay.
him. Yes.
Oh. Huh.
You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place.
Okay, maybe we will get to the Leviathan fight quickly.
And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who can
Just like a
hold their own
snake in
against an icon.
Sastasha. Yeah, pretty much.
Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
What exactly did your dominant do to
I was gonna say an axe isn't really what I expected from the Leviathan people, but I guess they
What
are
did he do? He committed the
Japanese
greatest
medieval
crime one
fantasy
of his
pirates
kind
who
can.
for some reason all use
He
axes.
was born.
Still don't really know what the history with that is.
But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Across the bay.
Lead the way.
Oh boy. I really hope the first fight I do isn't his name not like farmers and license. Yes. It's just a weird thing that's consistent across like Japanese Western fantasy. And like only in that? Cause like this, even like BK in Stranger of Paradise and possibly original FF1, and then like the Fire Emblem games, obviously, is like what I usually think of. But like that's it? It's like a really specific niche. It's I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Yeah, I just really hope that I can get reacclimated before I fight Leviathan. Right, we're gonna get our
Right. You might want to hold on to
lore
something.
reason for why the sky
Coming
looks
up on the
normal.
wall and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
That was done specifically because the people making the game were sick of the pink sky,
Of course you don't.
which is
That's
very
the
funny.
point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden.
Glamours?
Eyes. But don't take my word for it.
How many
Watch.
prisms did it take?
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive.
Go berserk?
Sky.
It doesn't look like ass anymore.
But how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
That's good. That's fun. I think the last one had one of those too. When you went into the dungeon, I think you got a Echoes of the... Right, I think it was when they showed Omega the first time.
And that concludes our little voyage.
And that's my
We're
plan.
here. It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one.
I'll be the judge of that.
I hope you're up for a climb.
I'm max level, in case you didn't notice, and have the best weapon in the game, and all of my abilities are maxed out. I think I'll be okay. Before I get... Alright, yeah, I guess Leviathan probably will be early, because they want to give you the ability first. Guess that makes sense.
Finally.
And then the
What?
character models went
You
to
didn't
shit.
think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Jeez, I already got 2 trophies. Okay. Triangle shoots fire. This does that. R1 is dodge. That's... Okay, right. That's that ability. Okay, that's a jump. How do I... Okay, L2 changes. Okay. Cool. I'll get there. My squeaky pants.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning.
I
And
didn't...
please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Oh, are you,
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Uh-huh. Joshua seems to care a lot about that. Oh. Hello. Oh, you're level 100.
They pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself
Oh, I got right. Oh, right, that's the block one. Okay. R1 is damage, right, okay. I'll remember eventually.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sombrek, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
I'll remember eventually. There we go. That's a bit more what I'm looking for. Oh, you know, maybe I will want a I think I might actually want a separate loadout for like smaller encounters. I think that's how I did it in the main game, kinda, where I had another
Summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
home.
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
I mean, there's whoever's here.
It's not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends.
Yeah.
To Mysidia.
Cool laser. Oh, huh.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so...
Alive?
so...
alive.
I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here, if you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
That's not Mystic Mysidia.
It's beautiful.
That's pretty cool looking.
And we aim
So
to
is that
keep it
coming
that way.
from the crystal? Or from the, like, what looks like time-stopped ruins up there? I'm gonna say it's coming from the crystal? Or no, okay, it's going down that way. Interesting. Why is... Oh, okay. It'll open later.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour.
Ah.
Steer well clear.
What if I... Oh. Just ruin their whole thing. Nope. Right, all the hold button things. I remember those now. I know a big thing they changed on a lot of the moves is they don't push enemies away anymore. Instead, they pop them up in the air, which is cool. Makes a bunch of them a bit more practical. That's cool looking. Like almost comical amounts of crafting items. Oh no! Don't do that. Also, that's new. What is... Okay, there we go. Okay. I was hitting the wrong button. Oh god, Jesus! Yeah, it's inappropriate, Fuck. I got final stinged. Oopsie daisy. Okay. I'll remember. Like I said, I'll remember things eventually. Just some normal animals.
Could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
No.
In clear view of the bay?
The bay. I mean, I don't know what the problem is with that. Oh. The other bay, I guess? Not this bay? What if I go this way first? Birds. Those? No. Okay. I was gonna say, are those shoe bills? But no. Shame. That would have been kind of a fun bit.
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Oh, she's tall. Jeez, I didn't really notice.
Gates! The tributary is home!
Still not Mystic Mysidia.
Outsiders? Well, I never.
It's like a weird
Look at
cult.
the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
It's just like one of my Japanese animes. Man, an isekai.
Not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
Side quests. Maybe, or rather probably after I get things explained to me. Shall I? There's gotta be... Okay, no, I do have it on. Okay. Hot. Wasn't sure.
The stalks are thin. We should dress the soil, but don't store it.
Gross. Ageless odorant? Is that what that said? Okay, can't go into most of these buildings. Chickens!
I give you my grain. You give me your eggs.
Everyone's happy. Except for the eggs, maybe.
I'm gonna eat it, like in Rebirth. Eat one of those chickens.
I'm sorry, but I don't like it. Outsiders should stay on the outside.
Okay, Hobbit.
That'll be them then.
Don't look like much.
This guy just shows up dressed in like leather and armor with a big glowing purple sword, and it's like, meh! Doesn't look like much to me. I'm actually really happy with how Clive's base outfit looks for Red Mage. In 14, it's cool.
Mom, I want to play with the others.
Mom.
How long do you think this bridge has been standing here?
Oh, at least as long as we have.
Ha 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 ha.
Suddenly, there were curs everywhere I looked. It was all up to
Oh, okay, so we're
Did you
gonna...
hear that, girl? You're going with father today.
Alright, so we're gonna get fight some curls. Are they just like the one chest? Tell me to explore, but there's not much to find here.
One of the cairns was disturbed by an ibex.
Okay.
Intruders! Oh,
Timorous youth. Timorous? Timorous? I don't know. That's not a word I've ever seen before. Water wheels always remind me of Dark Cloud. It's a weirdly specific thing, but it always reminds me of making them in specifically the forest place. I think it's because that one guy wants to be near a water wheel. That and that one joke in God of War. It's the best part of that whole game.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no.
I mean,
we've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that
seems
conceals
to do a
us.
pretty good job.
Us and Walias.
This man, Walias, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walias is still a baby.
A baby?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
So I'm gonna go beat up a baby?
Was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community,
an ancient baby,
my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Okay, so that's why those ruins or whatever are like time stopped.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be
the
better
ultimate ultimate power, time stopping.
Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off.
Sadly, I doubt Leviathan is actually going to give me time stop powers.
Take us right into the surge.
As cool as that would be.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Oh, right. These things. Yeah. I forgot about this weird mechanic.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Our
Okay.
storehouse lies across the bridge.
Now there's side
If you're short of
quests.
supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have to ask you for recompense, poor as we are.
I mean, what do you need
Sid!
money for? If you're... I don't know.
You are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about? I wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome.
Nice sassy
You know
hip
my
movement
husband,
there.
Pavat. He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him.
What does
He's a
among other things
craftsman,
mean?
You see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making. So I wondered if you
Can
might
I
collect some for
dye
me
my
and
armors?
give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
Well, all right.
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
The
Don't sound
sweet
too
little blue
annoyed.
ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called.
Wait.
We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on
Wha-
with.
If they're
2 basketfuls.
they're
it
right
is.
there. What are we doing here? What weird thing is going on here?
I'm not arguing. The child must be...
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings?
Like, I assumed they were going to be...
Pavart's wife tasked me
I was
with
going to have to
collecting
go
some
out and
for her
get them,
husband,
and that was...
and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah. Werder wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does
This
she?
is wow, that's a
Go on,
mouth
then.
on this guy.
Give the old
But also this
fool
is a
something to
Final
squirm
Fantasy
about.
14 created character looking motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavat may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
The mirrors. My people believe they frighten off trespassing demons by showing them the evil in their hearts. Would you care to take a look?
Gonna show me a freet.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
What a coincidence.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts. Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them.
Regular Johnny
As they wandered
flower
high
seed.
and low across the twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
Well, that's 2 basketfuls.
Oh, right.
Time to visit Pavat.
I can just do this now. Just the best. Even if he wasn't that far away.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
I don't think you're supposed to say that. That seems like that defeats the purpose. But what do I know?
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
She's not actually his wife.
Who? Me?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just my husband can be a bit standoffish at times.
Okay, that
and
was
I
kind of
thought
what I...
This might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me.
I mean, yeah, you
pretty
can't
much done
get
with them now, though.
that many
But
orders.
for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still, here we are. Acquainted. So if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
All right, then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
Yes.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Ta for the flowers.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. To remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern
The
too was
rhyme
left
of the
by our
ancient mariner.
ancestors. The ceaseless rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it.
I mean, that...
And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on
Doesn't
our
seem like
backs.
Leviathan's been doing great for you for a while.
I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
I will.
Can you?
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Can you make my clothes blue?
Wasn't it just?
Good luck in Blitzball to you too. It's a lot of XP. Okay, we're getting level 100. All right. Oh. Yeah? I mean, that's what any kind of little prayer thing like that makes me think of. Praise be to Yevon. In all form of sports. So, okay.
A good tide to you.
Cool. Can't actually do anything.
Where in the blue heavens is that girl?
Hi, Belos.
Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that would fleece you or anything.
Okay, so I have to do side quests to unlock the
Needs must.
stores. Got it.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little Rills decided to make herself scarce. The heavens only know where that girl.
Still need that Britishism
Like me to keep an eye out for
glossary.
Oh, no.
I mean, I can figure
happen outside.
things like that out from context, but still.
You wouldn't mind?
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
Still in town, even.
But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah, a free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still, especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! Should have seen her little eyes light up.
Does your daughter have a
But
deeper
if you
voice
wanted
than
to
you
watch
do?
Arrive, should have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her.
Tee-hee.
Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her.
Am I gonna meet Palom and
Try not to
Porum
worry.
too?
Hear me, mine ancestors.
Daughter's Dr. Girlfriend. I don't know, her 10-pack a day voice.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Didn't
Out of the village?
think to
Alone?
stop her.
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the
Oh,
river.
okay.
Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The rest of
Gotcha.
the mountain don't dare come so close to the village.
Okay.
That's where she'll be.
Hey, just some birds.
Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
Birds have never hurt anybody.
This must be the path.
They're not here either.
Giant crocodile comes out and eats her. It's like deep blue sea.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
You must be Rooker.
I was in town.
My name? Can you lot read mine?
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without
It's
telling
telepathetic.
me where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Everything might be a stretch.
I'm not that smart.
Thank you for bringing her
Oh,
home.
I really thought I was gonna like
Sorry for
walk
the
back with
trouble.
her and they were gonna talk.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Yep.
Daddy,
Praise be to Yevon.
Did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only one she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part,
think
we make
they
do with
would
what we've got,
stand out.
including what the old Northerners left us.
Imagine being excited about a city.
You built on top of the old ruins.
I
didn't you?
mean, I get it.
They make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing.
Oh, so they're
That's one thing we don't have
burned
to worry
down,
about.
fell over, sank into the
Well, it's
swamp.
everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens
Just
that
wear
nobody sees
a
through.
lot of headwear.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Oh, okay.
Aye. And now Ruka's back. My wife should be free
They
to
did
assist
actually
you with any
address it.
potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
Yeah, I've got a lot of money. It's so menacing. I feel like that's an exact crafting item used in 14. Maybe just other kinds of tallow. All right, what do you got?
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge you looking for adventure.
She said
but
me
she's
daughter,
doing
not
well
my
like the rest of
daughter.
us. Anyway,
Bad subtitles.
now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, was the route you wanted?
Is
I
that
will
how
have to
you
charge you.
spell that? Minwoo? Okay. I believe he is from
May it serve you well.
Final Fantasy II's Mycidia.
Well, if you're sure you need it. Here you are. May it serve you well.
You sound a little depressed, lady. You
I'll be
okay?
here. Will you be back soon? You've still got to tell me everything else about the outside world.
Okay, I guess their outfits actually do make sense for Minwoo. They do kind of match that a little bit. I don't know if he has white hair. I have no idea what he looks like without his, like, head wrap.
How long do you think this bridge has been stuck?
Alright, let's go off on our journey then.
You're Lady Shula's friend, aren't you? Lady Shula says that if I want to be friendly.
Off to the surge, are you? Well, just you stay close to the tributary. We don't want you getting lost in the forest.
I've got a map. Oh, jeez. Forgot about
There's a pair
that.
of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
Hmm. Airships. Probably not, actually. They're not real in this game. It's like literally, whatchamacallit, Mid's whole thing. Well, that's menacing. This looks like a place for a hunt to be later. Hence the music stopping. Little hair you can see is like brown. Okay. That's almost surprising given how much like everybody has white hair in a mono art.
You're finished.
Neat.
The quickest route to the surge is due
Oh,
east,
okay.
past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
Gee, I
What do you
wonder.
imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother? Did you have to ask?
Whoops. Cool. You are a 14 warrior. Alright, well, this is all gonna go to dead ends, but I gotta. For no other reason than to get used to fighting again a little bit. There we go. Okay. I'm getting my regular fighting back down a little bit.
This trail only leads deeper into the forest. We should head back.
I don't care. There's stuff to pick up. Yeah, okay. Oh, this does look like a 14. I guess it looks like fucking Brayflox's long stop. That's what those gates remind me of. Or I guess a little bit of what is it, Hullbreakers?
Careful.
Not gonna let that happen again. Oh. When you got it. Yeah. Assisted finish. From the dog. Okay, I was gonna say I don't love having enemies that are like really annoying about you getting near them, but right, that's because they want you to use Leviathan. Okay, we got a broken bridge. Got it.
No, I still haven't mended the bridge.
Okay, well, this does at least seem decently
this way.
substantial
Behind us.
as far as like a zone goes. Yep. Ooh, that's a flan. Sorry, a kingdom. Aw. Aha! Right. I forgot about this. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh. Haha! Nice. There we go. There we go. That was a actually involved fight and everything. I'm kind of remembering my setup of stuff. To remember my precision dodges and stuff. I think that's what a bunch of my gear is. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all the good stuff. I'm coming. Oh, were these Thaaaanks berries? Yep. Oh man. Thaaaanberry creeper.
Tonberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
These look like just like dudes in suits. It's really weird. Oh god, I don't like that. God, it is weird how much they just look like like guys in like little frog suits. There's a real like practical effects vibe to them. Which isn't bad, just weird. Them being like, you know, as tall as a person is strange. When it's not a king. Nice. Yeah, that's still pretty satisfying. Oh, hi. Oh. Aha! Aha! Oh shit, I forgot that's even a mechanic. Parries are weird. There's like zero chance of me doing those on purpose in this game.
Guess we're all ready.
Ooh. Yeah, the battles still get a little loud. What if I turn the effects down just a little bit? I can't like just. Let's actually try mess around a little bit. Oh, right, yeah. Hmm. Good, like... Oh, right. Forgot about those. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's try this a little bit. This can be like having a an AoE set and a boss set.
I can smell the sea.
Well, too bad we're turning around. Yeah, okay. Just shake things up a little bit. And it's pretty quick to switch back and forth. That's all it's in.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Okay. Oh.
You don't want to go down there. Trust me.
Do I even want to ask why?
I mean, I do. Oh no, it's dangerous. Pshaw. Oh. Okay. Actually, yeah. Oh, serious? Man, timing on that is bad. Ah. Oh. Haha! Oh, what? Jerk. It's not my fault he flies around so much. Oh, jeez, I did not pay attention to this. Oh, jeez, I did not. That's not what I meant to do. I hit that button. Haha! There we go. Oh man, this fucking turtle. I just remember that I should bring more. There we go. Ah. Whew. All right. Yeah. Playing on the hardest difficulty and stuff, I guess, will do that every now and then.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
Oh, I forgot about the timing. Yeah, there we go. That's why that's why I set that up the way I did. AoEs for days. What if I just do this? I don't know if those actually, like, give you much XP. Any of the things that aren't, like, aggressive. It changed the way the Rama move works in a way that I don't know if I love. Where now you have to activate it as opposed to it getting blown up by you, like, hitting it, which feels like it kind of defeats the purpose of it. What is the Shiva one? Titan's just... it's just better. Oh. I think they made that better. That's the shit I'm looking for. That's the damage. Getting that like 1.8 times damage. Hello, stuff. This is some really nice looking stuff.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge.
Uh-huh. Maybe it's
You
that
had to
big
tell us how we're
laser.
meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps
No.
around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed.
Just the tip?
And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty wild. And also is a really annoying thing to do on New Game Plus or on the mission mode. Because of how much of that fight counts as cutscene. It's a whole thing. Alright. Dungeon time. Which I guess is then gonna end in Leviathan. Which I guess that might be a good place to, depending on how long it takes to get there. That'll probably end up being a good stopping point for tonight.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail.
Oh,
It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
Does something happen on the new moon with the water?
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to.
Gotcha.
To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
I'm good without watching a baby suffer, thanks. Or whatever.
The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Okay.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
Crazy. Cool.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched
Oh,
by
that's
time
rad.
for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
I don't know. It's pretty fucking cool, though.
There. Up ahead. Down in the center. Follow me.
Oh, neat. Oh, is this just... Oh, wow, yeah, it is just a fucking baby.
He's still primed.
So is this just gonna be... Leviathan?
Never forget my first priming. The fear. I was old enough to understand what was happening. one can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin, committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for
Yeah,
no
look
reason.
at Jill.
What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallis's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative.
A fate worse than death, one might say.
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
Still kind of wish I could have gotten this Joshua outfit in 14.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me.
Yeah, but this was labeled as a dungeon or like a battle. And I haven't fought anything yet. So lo and behold, let the guitar kick in. Oh, that's not Leviathan.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Tutorial fight! Go! Cross swell. From multiple angles. Okay. Sea spitting serpent. Oh yeah, the title stream and title torrent. Gotcha, right. All of his 7 remake moves. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Is that Leviathan?
No, just an eggy, but a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Oh.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Oh, man, that is... Oh. Oh, man, I am really bad at that. There we go. Did he say that sounded like a sploosh? Oh. Right. Duh, I can charge. Oh. Oh, man. Why am I so bad at that? Oh, jeez. Oh.
Useful. Nice try.
Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, I keep... Oh, hitting the wrong button for that. Oh, jeez. Ooh, okay. Yeah, sure, that's kind of cool. I can get into that. Flawless orb.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know.
He's been conscious the whole time. Conscious.
Till now.
Not conscience.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
So really just gonna be that one fight?
I'm sorry, Walius. I will make this right.
Huh. Okay. Right, I guess that baby is technically what, her, like, great uncle or something?
So,
granduncle?
part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Alright, well, first... Ba-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da. Precision Torrent, Precision Stream. Right. Pick your tidal gauge. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Tidal bombs is cool. Cool. Alright. Oh, did I totally forget that I could have done these? Oops, that probably would have made that a lot easier. Okay. Right. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. What do we got? Oh wait, is there actually some, like, time stoppy stuff? Okay. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Increases growth speed. Gotcha. Okay, so this is like Mega Flare, but it's an active ability. Got it. Okay. And Tsunami! That's pretty sick. Increase hits. Alright. So let's... let's set up some Leviathan. Sure. Oh, does that work? Can I, like... Will this work the way I want it to? I'm just kind of curious. Let's go with the usual. And yeah, Raging Fist. Yeah, Raging Fists. Impulse and Wave. Yeah, sure, why not? I want to at least check out the new abilities.
Look, Dad. The tree's back. You think the same?
That was, man, borderline gibberish.
Bastard things.
Oh, I gotta rebuy some strength tonics because I used a bunch of them by accident.
This is all we have. May it serve you well. Here you are. Well, if you're sure you need it, then I bid you good tide.
What do you got?
Reckon my steel's just
Oh.
as good as any.
Okay.
I'd like to see another smith do better.
No, because it's worse. Like, it's a cool sword and all, but
Till next time, then.
I've got a cooler one.
My lord,
Sure.
my name is Delina.
Okay.
By way of
Gotcha.
example,
Okay.
as I'm sure you're aware, the secret of the spell
Oh, jeez.
itself.
Text got way smaller. It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card over here.
So they built the cairns. And thus we
Gotcha.
hid ourselves away.
We really did not like the way those skies looked. And we're really tired of it.
Our story began after the fall of Drake's Horn.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Fare you well, my lord.
Nothing super fascinating, but some stuff. I like that this doesn't actually like go into the building. Like this building doesn't actually exist.
To understand
I
the
guess
spell which binds Walius, you must first know who we are.
it does seem bigger than
and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity.
it looks from the outside.
This tapestry.
Yeah, it seems pretty
is our
explicit.
Story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own Mother Crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
It's powered by the heart of a forsaken child.
Yes. They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery.
Okay, yeah.
A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thaaaanks.
What's her name?
So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thaaaanks exiled
She doesn't
her
look
to this
that. Oh, okay.
forsaken
She is like
place
gray.
to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients
Really was something a
and the
name for that
secrets of
person.
time,
I was really
our
expecting a
ancestors settled
Matoya.
upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals.
Man's inhumanity toward man, one might say.
So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now, there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should
Offered
depart at
himself
once.
up pretty quick there.
I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
Alright, so it does seem like it's going to be a bit before we actually get to go fight Leviathan.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north and then west.
Oh jeez, it's a lot of
deeper
quests.
into the forest.
Okay, I'm gonna do some side quests and also, I assume that this other place will end up being another, like, dungeon area or whatever.
May I speak with you a moment?
Sure.
There is a matter with which I would beg your aid.
Okay.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
Something serious then?
Yes. I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside. Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother. But if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here. Would you go and see? He won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is him.
Very well.
Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people, or my people, harm.
Perhaps. Just promise
Perhaps.
me that if you do find someone up there.
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
Ymilla, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
I fear so.
A customer?
I'll explain later. Come on.
Dramatic. For a side quest that isn't important, given the
If we pick too many
notification.
of the flowers, there won't be enough.
They differentiated those now. With the ones that like matter and ones that don't.
I can't. Just try to breathe.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Thaaaanks, healer by trade. And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Oops. Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too,
But?
This affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it.
The hypothermia?
And my most powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest. I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me.
I'd be happy to. If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and I can't leave his side for long.
He seems to be coughing
so while you
a
talk
lot.
to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word or a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
Wow. Hey, buddy.
Oh, do you need something?
I do, though not from the forge. Thaaaanks asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could shed any light on the matter.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
It's no trouble, really. Tell me, did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Not that I know of.
He's part of the Polar Bear
I hardly
Club.
see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was. Suppose he might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but apart from that.
When you say out and about, where does he usually go?
Just round the village. Wanders over to Blazier's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Maybe. I'll go and speak with him.
Sinister fish. Turns out he's not an old friend. He actually hates him. He poisoned him.
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
Oh man, that's a
Name is
voice.
Brazier, is it not? Pavat tells me you're a friend of his father's. and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talo's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Is he lying?
Doesn't know either. It was she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd. He kept asking about the woods. Did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of thing. I didn't, of course. But he wouldn't let it go. It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what. But he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual. And
Just
it
a
might
little.
Just be what Fanet is looking for. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Oh, and when you say Talo, wish him the best from me, yeah?
Wish him the best from me. Yeah.
Of this.
Alright, let's get all these side quests going, and then that might be where I stop for the night. I get sleepy very early. The plan is to basically probably do the rest of this on Sunday. Since I'll have the time.
I spoke with
I would do
Word,
it
but she
tomorrow,
couldn't
but I'm
tell
actually going
me
to be doing some
anything.
Wind
Did
Waker
you have any better
tomorrow
luck?
with Suzu.
Nothing conclusive.
Since the last stream ended up being a bit of a
Lazia,
little short.
fisherman, told me that Talor had
Getting some
taken a sudden interest in the forest of Lake.
business out of the way.
He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest between here and the coast. Surely not. But then I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tomberries.
Oh.
You may have encountered them during your time here. The small, scaly beastmen.
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
The grudge.
At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me?
Suddenly some very sinister music going on in the background.
True, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
Please. I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar.
Okay, yeah, they
Talor's
did just
life
like
may depend on it.
the Tom Brady just straight up cursed him. Damn. It's dark.
Bastard things. Oh, I never should have let
Oh,
him go alone.
jeez, that was.
Ty, take me. What am I gonna do? You've got to help me.
That's got big eyes.
Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Hey? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
That's sure.
Try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course.
Mm.
You know what the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Shula told us about it, yes.
Oh, is he like fixing up the?
So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them.
I know where they're going.
If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
Aren't you
So
special?
Your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns.
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are two cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift.
A lot of stuff going on at Father's
near the
Fell.
Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
A lot of fathers falling.
How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
One of those hitman missions. He's clean shaven, but wears sunglasses. He likes to snack.
One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
Hail, stranger.
Hi, Amanda.
Ryder by any
Are you a
chance?
snake?
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables. And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine gall and wet beak.
Whoa.
If I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Nothing but the best for my ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty name. What's she like?
I mean, maybe if you were going to eat her.
Tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking. You've got a white chocobo.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her.
Oh, okay. This is
It'd
gonna
be perfect timing and all.
unlock.
He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
He would. Well,
Gotcha.
I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around. All right then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
I don't think they used that sound for the 14 quest, which was kind of surprising. Alrighty. Well, with that, before we get too deep into any more stuff, I think I may end it here. Let's actually get until all of the quests are, hey, leave town.
I am. Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
Not quite.
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I'd need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say no. Honestly,
Could just not.
that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Whoa.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here. Can you help?
Well, if you're sure that's what you want. The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. So, if you need me to ferry your bird over, then that's what I'll do. Still, they don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
And where would I find one of those?
Could just call them greens.
Don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too. So I suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore.
A bird in my gourd.
Just don't take too long.
It's my new folk
all right?
rock album. Okay. Now everything is leave town. Alright. Cool. So, oops. With that, we'll do a hard save. Actually, you know what? I'll make a new one. And jeez, since December. Yeah, with that, we'll end for tonight. Like I said, I'll be over on Suze's channel tomorrow for some Wind Waker. Nothing Saturday, and then Sunday we'll try and get back with this. And probably finish it up. I don't know how long it is. I want to say they said about 10 hours, but I wouldn't be surprised if it takes me less than that. Pretty into it so far. We'll see how next time we'll probably get deeper into actually using the Leviathan powers and see how those are. Which should be pretty cool. With that, thank you for being here. I'll get this VOD up over on the YouTube, which is linked in the about section and all that stuff, as soon as I can. I think that'll be all. Thank you very much for coming by once again, and I will see you next time.